So our blockbuster matchup of the second round, the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors, the old dynasty versus the new one. I'm looking forward to it. We're around 3 hours away from tip-off, and there's really no need to get super in-depth with what both teams should do to win because it's really simple, honestly. If you're a Warriors fan, you can just say, well, we have Steph Curry. And if you're a Lakers fan, you can just say, we have LeBron James, Anthony Davis. And it's really that simple, if you ask me. Now, is there a lot more you can talk about and discuss? Of course, obviously. But first thing you should get out of the way is the whole, because I like the NBA, but some of the fans, some of the, the media or the fans and the narratives around certain series just don't make any sense. One being from Kevin Garnett, that this is the most meaningful matchup between Steph Curry and LeBron James. I just don't see it how it is because it's a second round matchup. It's not a conference finals matchup, and it's not a finals matchup. Because that will actually have an impact on whether or not one of these guys have another chance to get in the ring, which will definitely affect their legacy. So I don't see how a second round matchup is the most impactful of all of this. Now you can see it's one of the more competitive matchups they have because when KD got in the Warriors back in 2017, it definitely slanted to the Warriors' favor. But it was, very competitive and even for those first couple of years. So you can see it's the most competitive between the two. But I don't see how it's, the most meaningful for the legacy. I just don't see it at all. But there's that. When it comes to when it comes to, more discourse around this series, this is going to be the most insufferable, annoying, toxic, radioactive, whatever you want to call it, series when it comes to these fan bases, because both fan bases are pretty idiotic, and this is coming from, someone that's a Lakers fan. Like, they're both idiotic, annoying, insufferable, but it's all good fun. So, looking forward to it. I got the Lakers winning in 6. I think that Anthony Davis should be able to do enough, or to at least win this matchup that will be, Draymond Green and Kevon Looney. He should be good enough to win those matchups. I believe LeBron James and Anthony Davis have a better series offensively because they both average just a little bit over 20 points. Anthony Davis was like 20.8 and LeBron James was 22. In the last series, Memphis is a very physical and tough defense. And while the Warriors aren't as, physical as them, I still think, they got a lot of smart defenders. They know what to do. Of course, you have Draymond, you got Kevon Looney. But Anthony Davis should be able to win this matchup, or his matchups, which will primarily consist of Draymond Green and a bit of Kevon Looney. I think he should be doing those matchups. If he's able to get them to send help because Draymond and Kevon Looney can't handle him, then they'll be in good shape. But if he's not commanding them to send help, then I'll be a lot more worried. But I'm going to need LeBron and AD to have better offensive series this time around. While it is great to do the whole win by committee, have a bunch of other players being the leading scorers throughout a bunch of games, as you get further and further in the playoffs, you're going to rely on your stars to win your games. And that's going to be the case. Because, look at Game 7 when it came to the Warriors in Sacramento. Steph Curry went out there, got him 50. Now, some folks didn't like that it took him 38 shots, but he was still efficient. He still shot over 50% from the field. So, I don't get that at all. This is coming from someone that really loves efficiency. But, when it's the playoffs, I want the star players empty and clipped. If you got to go 9 for 27 to win a game, it's a Game 7, Game 6, you go 9 for 27. Again, I'm all for efficient shooting and being smart with basketball, but when it comes to the playoffs and you need star players, just unload the clip, take a bunch of shots. Even if some of them are bad, if you do it and you win, it's fine. And you're going to get criticized if you lose anyway, so you might as well take all the shots you need to help your team win. Because that's one thing. No, because we just look at the Celtics game yesterday. Jaylen Brown took 10, 11 shots, and he was on fire in the first quarter, and he only took 10, 11 shots. He should have took at least 17. If you're being honest, the way he was playing, when you're playing that good, that's a game you take at least 20 shots. So it wasn't the most efficient. We've seen Steph be more efficient, sure, but he got you to win with the 50 points. And I'll just do a quick thing when it comes to some matchups, and this will be very short. I think they'll have Austin, Dennis, be guys that they send a lot of looks towards Steph Curry. I know folks like Jarrett Vanderbilt's point of attack defense, but he's not the greatest navigating screens, and that's why Troy Brown and Dennis, those guys will be more important. And when it comes to Steph Curry, honestly, they're going to have him rest on defense, because it's not like he's not a bad defender, but you rather have him rest and be fresh on offense. So they're gonna worry on, lean on Wiggins, guys like Draymond carrying the defense for the Warriors. But out the way, y'all stay safe. Lakers in 6. I'm out.